One.
Black is not just this.
Bro,
To me,
I don't
black
even...
is this and black
No,
is
it's
this.
not. We're the exact same.
Hold
Hold
on. Time out. Did you just tell me what the fuck black is?
I said it's not the... It's the exact same,
Man,
bro.
you better identify your own self and what you identify with. Don't tell me how.
Why are you getting so hostile with me right now, bro? I'm not
trying to say what black is.
No, I'm having... What am I...
You are not going to sit here as a white man.
I'm not going to sit here and let you tell me that there's any difference because of our skin color.
Hey, bro, be quiet.
We're the same, bro.
Be quiet, bro. He's just saying can come off very offensive. So you're talking about culture. You're talking about race. You're talking... Hold on. You're talking about stuff that's very personal to the hearts of these people, especially in the culture.
And it is to me too.
Listen, I'm not saying it's not for you, but you're speaking for someone that you're not. You're
contributing more to that than anyone in here, bro. I created the greatest song of a generation.
No, you're not.
Straight up.
You are not.
These kids are gonna go to their grave and say they want it on their tombstone.
It's kind of hypocritical when you talking about you want these kids this and that. But Uzi on stage talking about your culture. I'm gonna take from your culture X amount of years without making people. We can't say, I'm gonna pull from your culture. How many years black people been? 200, 300. Let's say 300 years. I'm pulling from your culture 300 years. Now, my bad.
We need to stop talking about pulling from culture. We're all here to share culture. Just because you create something, just like these geek-ass producers.
If you come and
this is what I do. If I see a geek-ass producer that doesn't want to show the screen, share the drum kit. One.
Black is not just it.
Okay. All right. So that's a little video that was dug up from this unknown producer, this colonizer, culture vulture, J.W. Lucas, who just came out of nowhere and made this statement on Twitter saying, why is the world asking for justice for Breonna Taylor? Of course, she shouldn't have lost her life, but do you realize that she was involved with multiple drug dealers who were using her house as a trap house? If you sign up for that life, there are consequences. Now, as I've always said, that white supremacists or suspected white supremacists, they love to spread misinformation as truth, as facts. And of course, this guy, J.W. Lucas, who I never heard of until today, is spreading lies as truth, fake news as truth. That's the typical tactic of a suspected white supremacist, a colonizer, a culture vulture, right? Someone who wants to hang around black society but obviously don't care about black society. Somebody that wants to make money off of black society, but obviously will never contribute to black society in terms of reparations, right? That kind of ideology. So this is the typical thing you hear from somebody like J.W. Lucas. Now, apparently, this producer worked with people like who I heard he said he worked with Lil Uzi Vert, the Baby, people like that. I would not expect those artists to speak out against this guy, period, because, like I said before, man, we don't need leaders. Don't look up to these rappers and entertainers or anybody else. I don't care who you are. Don't look up to a leader in the so-called black community. You know, I've been saying for years that the only leader that we have or we need is a code, right? A code that everybody agrees upon and follows that code, like the dominant white society does. They have a code that they follow. So we need a code where we agree on these things you don't do, the things you do. That's a code or a code system concept, like Neely Fuller Jr., right? And also, after he made this comment, I saw the video with him and Tariq. The Savoy Show posted it as well. Tariq just let him have it. Matter of fact, the dude just basically hung himself. He 30'd himself by spewing out more white supremacist talking points, more rhetoric, the white and I'm say so mentality, the colonizer mentality, the I have black friend card, I work with black people card. That means I'm not racist card. You know, that kind of talking point. That's what he was using, and he just made himself look more and more and more and more stupid. Right. So he pretty much exposed himself as a colonizer, as a white supremacist, as a culture vulture. And like I said in my post, I said, I would say let's cancel him, but he never had a career to begin with. I never heard of this dude. Just because you work with Lil Uzi Vert and these artists don't mean you made it big. That don't mean nothing. Oh, you got a placement. So what? So what? You know? So, yeah, this drew J.W. Lucas. And also, I saw on Twitter that, I'm sorry, I'm having this random thoughts, but on his Twitter, he had spoken to Breonna Taylor's sister. And now he's apologizing for his statements. I knew that was coming. Just like they buck broken Nick Cannon, and he was forced to apologize. Well, the difference, well, there's really no difference. When you're buck broken, you're buck broken, but you're buck broken by the dominant white society. But in terms of why you're buck broken, in terms of why you're broken, period, is because of money. It's because of residuals. He doesn't want his bottom line to be affected. He doesn't want his placements with these hip hop artists, these black hip hop artists, our culture, to be affected. He wants to continue to profit off of our culture. And of course, we shouldn't allow that at all, period. You know, so these artists, these artists that have worked with him in the past, I hope they saw his statements, and I hope they don't work with him again. Now, like I said, I would not be surprised if they do. And any other artist that wants to work with this guy, cancel him, period. You know, cancel him, period. I wouldn't know his music if it fell on my lap, because I never heard of this guy. Maybe I have heard his music, but I just wasn't aware that he produced a song. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. This dude has a colonizer mentality, and he's been exposed, and he will be forever in infamy. See, the problem is that when you make statements and do things that go viral, they live forever on the internet. So this is what you're going to be known for from here on out. Not your music, your statements. And the fact that you've been exposed as a white supremacist, colonizer, culture vulture mentality. That's what you will be forever known for. Period. Right? Period. So keep talking, keep asking for apologies. Apology not accepted, you can keep it. Take your goddamn beats, produce for white artists. You know what I'm saying? Or go somewhere else and produce for them. But as far as our culture, nah. As far as I'm concerned, you ain't having that shit. Period. Period. You know, everything about you screams out white supremacist. The talking points you use, the deflection you use, the denial. Again, like I keep saying, typical white supremacist views are, especially when they talk or interact with black people, deny, deflect, and be dismissive. And that's what he was doing with talking with Tariq. Right? So anyway, those are my thoughts on that, fam. Leave your comments down below in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this guy, J.W. Lucas. You know, it is what it is, a colonizer, a white supremacist, and a culture vulture. Period. All right, family, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at GMOG Fitness, family. You already know what it is. Till next time, signing out.